Okay, good evening, guys. Good evening, viewers of Canal The English. This is your favorite talk show, OBUSSI. Annie, you're welcome back.
Thank you, Tabitha.
I'm happy to see you here.
Same to me, it's a pleasure being here.
Okay, but how's your weekend?
You're going against the hook. Do what you say.
Thomas, how was your weekend?
Quite a beautiful weekend I had. I was in Pernambuco. What a nice place.
That was in like Banga.
It's in Banga, still in the Little region of Cameroon.
Oh, really?
Though they have boundaries between
Pernambuco
and between the Little and the Southwest region.
Okay.
Because there's actually a camp known as Pernambuco camp somewhere in the Southwest region.
Yeah, around Moluka.
Yeah.
I was thinking. Lena, you're looking very beautiful.
Yeah, that's how my weekend looked like.
Oh my God! So tell us, how was it? Where did you spend your weekend?
I was in Douala, but
Okay.
I was very busy.
Okay. Do you want to know about my weekend?
I know already. I was stalking your status. I stalked your WhatsApp status.
My weekend was awesome. I was in Boya for the Click Oba Music Festival, the first ever edition of the Click Oba Music Festival. And I got the opportunity to meet some of our faithful viewers of OBUSSI.
Oh.
And we're going to have some excerpts, maybe tomorrow or in a subsequent edition. But today, let's go. The invention of social media has changed our life tremendously. Yes, the invention of social media. We cannot deny the fact that the invention of social media has changed our life tremendously, with instant messaging, unlimited access, being a cheap method of communication, raising awareness and generating income by promoting goods and services. Social media has revolutionized modern day society. However, by developing addictions, changing the definition of privacy, creating scams, social media can prove to be harmful to mankind. Thus, it can either be a blessing or a curse to the world. It is left for the public to decide. So that is our talking point today. Social media, is it a blessing or a curse? We've got the number on the screen for you to send in your contributions. But before you send in your contributions, we've got a panel here for them to decide. Lena, I'm going to start with you. What do you think? Is social media a blessing or a curse to mankind?
For me, social media so far is a blessing.
Okay.
Yes, because for one, it groups people together. It brings people that are far apart together, and if at a very cheap cost. Because maybe to make a call abroad, you're supposed to be like 1,000 francs. But once you take even that 1,000 francs, you convert it to megabyte, you can use it for several days and communicate with people out there easily. And secondly, it has opened a way, they call it e-marketing, e-commerce as francophones. So you buy, you have your goods, you take pictures, you post, and then you can do something else. You can do around
social media.
A lot of people do business but online. Yes, everybody now, everything is just online. Just go and say I want this, send money, and
so according to you, it's just a blessing. There is no curse about social media.
It is you know, everything has a disadvantage. Every good thing has its own bad side. You know, when other people are thinking of how to ameliorate themselves using the social media, other people are only thinking about how to like misuse it, scamming, and youths that use it to watch let me say pornography, movies that are above their ages, because there's no restriction on
on
social media.
About like scam being a curse, but do you know that this scamming has made a lot of people millionaires and billionaires?
People do scam. The problem is not the scamming. Somebody can scam. And maybe let me just say he uses that money.
He or she, please don't say.
No. when they use he is glorifying everybody. Yes, capital H. I'm not saying he as a man. Capital H.
That was just
he. It depends on the way he uses it. You know, some people are going to misuse the money. That's when it becomes somebody can scam and then he builds a house, opens a shop, and he invests on something positive. So it all depends on the human being that is using the social media actually.
Okay, thank you very much, Lena. Thomas, social media, is it a blessing or a curse?
Well, I'll just give my points, and maybe the viewers will judge at the end. Let me start with the blessings of social media. We have e-comments, we have e-banking, we have video conferences. Recently, Patrick Boma, former player of Indomitable Lions, were contacted by the normalization committee in France. That was this thanks to video calls and video conferences. You can do classes, do your educational programs online. The list is long and long and long. We talk about scamming. Anything you do by cheating others, no matter how you invest on it, well, whether you like it or not, biblically is not right. We have scamming. We have backbiting. Somebody wants to do wrong with Tabitha, so he or she just get to the social media, get anyhow she can cook Tabitha if he wants to expose you, and then the next minute you see things that you've never noticed could happen. She talked of kids watching pornography. It's on the rise. Artists they'll sing songs today, they cannot make money out of it because the next moment we can use that data and Facebook and YouTube to download the songs. These are some of the things that can be very negative about the social media. I see it just as a lie, because I refer to lie telling as necessary evil. At times you just see yourself lying because lying is necessary, but it's evil though. So I see the social media as necessary evil. It means
it is a blessing, but to an extent, it is a curse. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Annie, what can you say about that topic?
Tabitha, even though nowadays we are taking it to be a curse, because we are maybe encouraging it to become more curse than blessing. But from the originality, that is the creation, it was as a blessing. But nowadays, for example, like that guy will say, have you ever poo-poo in the aeroplane toilet? That is the means. He's using the social, all those things like that. Maybe you just discredit somebody through network, insulting, all those things. That is very the bad use of social media. Whereas it is rather a blessing, because I can pay a witness to it. The last day that we were burying our father, my cousin in Swiss, she had to pay homage to our father through video, all those things. Wow. That is quite interesting. That is quite a blessing. Whereas at the first or in the beginning, we could not do that. So let's take it for
because I remember in those days when the phones came and the first people who had the phone, we had to pay them lots of money. We used to make very expensive calls. But today, everything now with 50 francs, 25 francs. What are you saying? You can even send a text message and do very long calls.
With 20 francs, you can activate for a day.
So that is the talking point, and it is left for you to decide whether social media is a blessing or a curse. But before we elaborate on this, remember on Thursday I told you guys that the Alpha Beta Records label, they were actually planning a surprise for Christmas surprise for their fans. So I smell Christmas.
Today is the 4th. We have just 21 days or less than 20 days.
I'm feeling it. You know, when we were growing up, there was this song we used to sing, Christmas is come on, bonga go cheap. So hopefully Christmas is coming. I was like, bonga go actually cheap. So let's have this Christmas carol from the Alpha Beta Records.
A Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We don't dey below. We hustle and hustle, we making it every day. On a Milo show, my people be loving and loving it every way. OBUSSI, je suis en vie, ma famille aussi. Alors laisse-moi célébrer, laisse-moi jubiler. OBUSSI, c'est Dieu qui m'a donné. Make us celebrate, make us jubiler. On dit y'a espoir, donc il y a la vie. Tomorrow's another day. Cause it's in my year. There's no going down, there's no turning back, no. Everybody today nowadays, now Papa God he don't do it for we. Make a joyful noise, sing a song, make we jubilate. If you happy, I say make you celebrate. Now Papa got to do one for we. Now why it's not slowing down, it's not going back. Oh, today now I'm there. Now Papa got to do one for we. Jump to this. The year don't end, celebrate with me. I can never thank him alone, pray with me. My money don't come, please share with me. Aye, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Bring all your friends, but today, yeah, I'm ready to give, I'm ready to share. Let me know what you need, please have no fear. Cause it's a season of joy, sharing a love. Put on your shoes if you're ready to go. And if you got a problem, let me see you drop it on the floor. No time for hating when we're celebrating. Happy New Year. There's no going down, there's no going back. No. Yeah. Everybody today now I day. Now Papa God he don't do one for me. Tenons-nous les mains, chantons alléluia. Mettons les marmites au feu pour le nouveau bébé. La lumière est là, ouais on va célébrer. C'est le genre de moment qu'on bise. Bonne année, bonne année. Everybody I say make we celebrate. Everybody I say make we jubilate. We jump up and I love you go. We jump up and I love you go. Cause this year I'm a year. No going down, no going back. Today not today. I thank God for you doing for me.
Okay. These guys,
wow,
it's such a surprise, like a very beautiful video. And guess who is my best, my best person in this video? Salatia.
You're joking.
You're
joking.
The conductor. I was like, I said, hey, Salatia.
Fire master.
I love the video.
Yeah,
I love everything about it. And I remember someone telling me his favorite part was the eating.
Item 11.
Item 11.
Xmas naturally is merriment, and especially kids.
Wow.
They will eat a lot, just like some adults too. There's a lot of food to eat.
And I think this is like the first Christmas carol that is coming from an artist in Cameroon. Yes, it is like the first Christmas.
After
chapeau. A beautiful video. Beautiful
That's my new
lyrics.
ringtone. As from today.
Yeah, and then you saw them in church. They're wearing the choir, and I noticed a friend of mine, Ada Ekolok from Okoyong. She was there. I was like, my friend, I saw you. I'm like, oh, choir girl. It's a really beautiful video, and they said this video was shot 2 days. They took 2 days to shoot this video, and hopefully we're going to maybe why not have the Alpha Beta record.
Someday, somehow, we're going to have them here.
Have them here for them to tell us more about the music. So without much ado, let's go on our social experiment. Yeah, if Roland is ready. Okay, thank you.
I'm not kidding you, man.
Hey guys, so for the last couple of weeks, I've been noticing a homeless guy hanging around this local shopping center that I live next to. And from what people have told me is that he's a nice and respectable guy. So today, I'm going to make him think that he just won the lottery. I'm going to give him the supposed winning lottery ticket, take him to the store, and see how much money is won from this ticket. But little does he know is that this is a losing lottery ticket, and the store clerk is in on it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Listen, man, I don't really have any money to give you, but I do have this winning lottery ticket. I don't really know how much I won. I can give this to you. Okay?
You sure, my man?
Yeah, I could take you to the store and we could get this cash.
All right.
How's that sound?
That's cool, my friend.
Let's do this, brother. I just want to see if we won.
Oh my God! Guess what? Got $1,000.
$1,000?
You won $1,000.
You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right?
I'm not kidding.
Come on, man. You kidding me? You
Are
gotta be kidding me.
Okay, here's your money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm not kidding you, man.
8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, thank you. Good luck.
I want to share it, my friend.
Oh, come on. That's all yours, man.
Just share it, my man.
No, that's all yours,
It's
man.
right here with enough for me.
It's all good.
I would like to share it with you, big guy.
You earned it. You won the lottery, man. Here. Come on, let's get out of here.
I've been doing this for a long time. A long time. I ain't never, my friend had somebody do what you just did, my friend. Never.
Okay, that was a beautiful but very emotional video of a homeless man who was given a fake lottery ticket. It was fake. So this guy had to go to that shop to change it, and then the first thing he did was to distribute the money to people. How many of you out there are going to do that? I know that some people, once they win like money from lottery, boom, they've gone to the shop to get maybe the latest iPhones or Galaxy S8, or why not even travel abroad. So I feel like this is something, this kind of men out there are really scarce to find. Rare. Yes, he's a rare gem.
Yeah. Actually, I watched the video keenly, and his reaction actually, because he took the money, he told the guy that gave him the ticket that I want to share. Man, Tabitha, he started with the person that gave him the ticket.
Of course.
Sharing, I was like, a homeless. He doesn't even have he's not first of all enough for himself. Then he's thinking of giving others on Reddit. I think that's an action that even me. I get to
like a little child that your mom will give you something and then she'll beg you back. She'll like, I'm not giving you.
Yes,
I'm not.
so
it now belongs to me. Why should I share with you?
I have to copy it. I have it to be copied and to be done over and over. Yes, over and over, because it's not easy.
Well,
okay.
Tabitha, the lessons to be drawn from the social experiment is you must not have that little or much in order to share. The little you have, just like a homeless person that has nothing is sharing. The little you have, you can as well share. But we don't have that sharing habit in us in Africa, especially in Cameroon.
Very greedy.
Yes, people are millionaires. They want to be billionaires. They want to be hundredaires. They'll rather prefer to sacrifice the less privileged share in order to make money. But please, you, the rich man, you, even the poor person, remember sharing is a gift, and you must not have enough.
Widow's mind is very important.
Very well.
Okay, Annie, you watched the video.
Tabitha, whatsoever you do to the least of my brother,
yes. To the least of my brother. Okay.
Okay. Why I have maybe the chance, or I'm lucky today to maybe receive this thing, why not share with my brother who are equal in need of it? And the act he did, starting with the person that gave him the money, shows that he's really
okay. Thank you very much. Let's have our food for thought on the screen, and our food for thought reads: be the master of your mind rather than mastered by the mind. Tough one.
No, that's too
Be the master of your mind rather than mastered by the mind.
It's a Zen proverb.
Yes, it's Zen proverb.
It's quite crazy, but what I can draw from the food for thought is that there are some things that you must try to control from the heart and not the mind. You know, the heart controls the entire body. You know, at times, Tabitha, your mind can judge you, give you wrong judgments. But if you listen to yourself carefully and listen to your heart, then you may make the correct decision.
Okay, Lena, don't want pass you.
See, don't talk and they say be very easy for do.
No, we're not.
Not
be
at
the master
all.
of your mind rather than mastered by the mind.
Yeah, is that your mind should not be what should control your life. Actually,
Okay.
you should be the one to control
Of course.
your mind, to control every action you take, to control every idea that comes into your mind. Because I can have the idea now of it to like walk out of you. That's an idea, is it mine?
Yeah.
But I choose to stay. So 2 minutes, so don't leave your mind to be what to control. They say I did not think before you act.
Exactly. Okay, Annie.
Yes, Tabitha, just
Yeah.
to say that the mind is just like a part of the body.
Okay.
And you cannot take a decision for each and everybody and each and every part of the body. So you are the one to make the decision that you know that you favor each and every part of the body. Not just because my mind said I want this thing, I want this thing, I want this thing, and you are there maybe putting effort in order to get this thing. Whereas you are the one to say no. If I do this,
Control your
yes,
mind.
control your mind. Then you have to be the soul or the soul master of your mind, and not the mind being the soul master of your body.
Control your feelings and not let your feelings to control you.
Yeah.
That is just
Your
it.
feelings control
Okay.
you, be like a sheep.
I know, right? Okay, let's have a funny image on the screen. A funny image to me, I feel like it's crazy. It's okay. What's really happening here? Like,
That's searching that child.
but wait.
That's searching that child.
Why? Like,
Well, we are just talking. We're just talking of the Android age.
yeah.
You know, these kids, our kids of nowadays, they are very intelligent.
Of course.
And secondly,
Very
Tabitha,
mysterious too.
very mysterious. We showed kids the other day, a kid who came down from the bed
Okay.
piling pillows.
Genius.
And some men of the underworld can use some of these kids as spies or persons to pass through their information. If you see, for example, what's happening in the northern region of the country, most of the girls they use are between the ages of 8 and 12, and so maybe the police is just being cautious.
Of course, yeah. But I think it's crazy. That child can be like 3 years old.
Yeah, 3 to 4 years.
Yes, 3 to 4 years.
You know, your papi say, you know, so go take this bomb, take this gun, keep it in the house.
You know, Tabitha, nowadays, as
Tom
said, yes, children are very wise. Just like a video I once watched on the social network, a little boy, just like this one, going, the police were asking, where are you going? Where are you coming from? From our house. Where is your house? Near our neighbor's house. Where is your neighbor's house? If I answer you, people will be angry. Answer near our house. So, yes, really, this is quite amazing, but that trick, that no matter their age nowadays, this technology making things.
And that is what I was
somehow
talking about today. Social media, like, is it a blessing or a curse? Lena, have you got any contributions to the video? Okay, let me get some of your reactions. Good evening to you guys in the studio. For social media, it's a blessing for those who use it in a good way, and more especially for a business purpose, and a curse to those who use it in a bad way, especially when they expose their body for money's sake, join cults, scam and sell their dignity. I'm Abel from Bamenda, precisely in Bambui. Thank you very much, Albert. He said Alberto. Okay, for me, it's a blessing, though some users use it the way they want. The other aspect from it is the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is from Mr. Dennis from Ndu. Greetings to all of you, especially Tabitha and her smiling face. Thank you very much. And I'm just smiling. Okay, let me get going. I'm called Fonse Aliyu from Bamenda. Social media is a blessing in a way that it facilitates communication within people and is cheap compared to calls. It also shows images in addition to that for one to see the reality. In the other hand, people use it wrongly by scamming, watching pornography, which is not good. Thank you very much. And this guy keeps he's struggling to call. Social media is a blessing, but we Africans turn it to a curse. Okay. How do we turn it into a curse?
My own contribution.
You didn't explain, and he didn't even sign. Good evening to you guys in the studio. I prefer blessings because when we have blessings, everything will be fine. This is Franca from Moyoka. Tabitha, I like your hairstyle. May you people have a nice evening. Thank you very much. Okay, hello beautiful people in the studio. Social media is more of a blessing to the society, which has made the world a small village. But as is always the case, some people use it to cause havoc, and this is the highest marriage breaker. Prince Will Akuma from Ginicom. I don't understand when you say social media is the highest marriage breaker.
Yeah, I remembered there was a time where I was with Stephanie. We were going back home, one of her friends actually. So the guy was like, he's no longer on WhatsApp, he's no longer on Facebook. So the question was, but we asked why. He said no, he nearly break his home. We said, but why did he break it? I said, because when you find yourself in groups, then you find yourself going PV, that should discuss other people out of the group norms. Then you call, men calling girls baby, boo.
Yeah, anyway, I tried to understand his point of view.
Yeah, so his wife one day saw the phone and she really went...
she was curious.
Yeah.
It's also a point, a separator of marriage, Tabitha. Some women, because of WhatsApp, because of Facebook, don't even have time to cook for their husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. The next minute, everything they want to use a phone. And when the guy comes back and he is hungry, the next is that he turns you into a punching bag and you
and
pack your things.
There is a true story that happened last week in Nigeria where a husband took the wife's phone because she's got like 1,000 likes on Facebook. So he took the phone, and each like this woman has is a punch on her face. So he started controlling her social media account, especially Facebook, and he was beating this woman. Each likes that she has is a punch on the face. Yeah. So why should you leave social media to be a house breaker or a marriage breaker? So take care of your husband, so forget about Facebook. Okay, let me just continue. Since social media is a curse, it's quite unfair to the inventor. I find a blessing and help people back in the days where people travel abroad for greener pastures and maybe send money to their relatives to help the family and build house for them, but squander the money. With help of social media, you can have a video chat with your family back home and see how your help have gone so far. So I stand for social media as a blessing. This is Kum from mile 6 in Mancon. Wow. Thank you very much. And this is like, yes, I think I buy his point because still in Nigeria, I remember a guy like on this thing, Gossip Mill Nigeria, a guy had to jail his parents because he has been sending his hard-earned money. He is a scammer and he was based in Italy, and he has been sending money all this while for his parents to build a house. Upon his arrival in Italy, there was no account for anything. They didn't build anything. But hadn't been, this guy would have made good use of social media and like, okay, mama, papa, go to the house and show me how far the construction work is going on. Instead, he was being, how can I say, he was being a fool, and he had to.
He was not being a fool, and instead he was being, he had trust. He trusted his parents. Your brother can do use of certain things, but your parents cannot do.
And somebody was asking, are you sure these people are your real parents? Are you sure?
Yeah,
just go to the doctor and do a DNA test and find out if these people are your real parents.
Tabitha, another one most ungodly part of the social media, especially Facebook, is that the level of education has dropped.
Yeah.
Let me back it up with the shorthand that people use this. They will not know how to, at the end, they will not know how to spell words correctly. Secondly, with the options in their phones, when you start typing in what the various words come where he can choose, people who don't really have a good. And then with the fact that people don't longer write letters again, in those days, people, your level of education could be measured with the kind of English you write on a letter, maybe to your husband, maybe to your wife, maybe to your girlfriend, maybe to your family members. But nowadays, I myself don't remember the last time I wrote a letter. With this, our standard of education is going that way.
Yeah.
No, but you know, the use of shorthand is not only on social media. Because
but it was invented on social media.
No, it was
not. Because people don't find any problem using shorthands.
No, even in class when we used to copy notes. When I remember when I was in Opsit, I had difficulties because I've never used shorthand. My teacher told me you have to learn how to use shorthand because I'm fast.
But why for you that you should have to use shorthand? If you write that in an essay,
he's going to mark you wrong, but it's to copy your notes because he's dictating fast to ease your writing. You have to use the shorthand. I was forced to learn shorthand.
Tabitha, in the commercial section in schools, there is actually a subject known as shorthand. They actually teach them, but it's not normal when you talk about education in general. Yeah, shorthand, like we are advising people have different explanation for what people can write there as in DE, others can write there as it's not everybody that.
But I don't think like it's going to stop one day. It's instead going to increase.
The shorthand is just because people want to discuss with as many as 16 persons a time. How are you is just one word.
It is just like this. Franca and Gladys nowadays.
Franca, yes.
Franca, yeah, it is Franca. All those things. He cannot change. Just like this shorthand is going maybe progressively every day.
Okay, let me get 2 more reactions before we go hot news with Lena. Joy from Bamenda, it's both a blessing and a curse because it is work and make communication easier. But when it's being used in the negative way, like how some people use it in scamming, etc., etc. Okay, I'll get this one. Social media, both a blessing and a curse, in that we use it for research, business purposes, and bad side of it is that we watch pornography, scam people, backbites, and that's what have destroyed our youth nowadays. By Derek, aka Street King from Bello. Okay, thank you. And I'll just get this last reaction. Hello OBUSSI to you guys in the house. It's Spencer from Essos. For me, social media has been a big blessing to us. Thank you very much, this guy from Essos in Yaoundé. Thank you very much for your reaction. Okay, Elena.
Yeah.
You've got hot news. Roland, if you're ready. Okay, the red button. Okay, you're welcome back, Lena.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, fellow viewers of Kanate English, welcome to another edition of the hot news on OBUSSI on Canal 2 English. We're going to talk about what is happening, what happened I think over the weekend. Most of what we're talking about what happened over the weekend. The employees of the State Transport Agency are on strike. They are requesting for their 4 months unpaid salary. They complain that they were unable to earn. The sum is 80,000 francs monthly, and for 4 months now they haven't been able to be paid. And one of the employees is a lady. She said she was paid 34,000 francs. That was just for 1 month, out of the 60,000 francs that was promised for her as her monthly salary. And since we're moving towards the end of year, things are really difficult. So I don't know what these agencies, and we claim that slavery is only in Libya. So slavery is not only in Libya, it's all over the country.
And I guess that's why some of our brothers and sisters decide to leave this kind of conditions to go and be slaves
for
in
greener
pastures.
Exactly. Talking to this maybe this strike, there was a guy who said that the same phrase you just said. That he was sad, very angry. He said no, very soon people will start complaining that we want to go out of the country, and very soon they will torture us because Cameroon is a hopeless country. He said it. Yes, he said it like that.
Okay, our next story was going about. We're going to Bonaberry. That's why you live in Bonaberry.
Yes. Bonaberry. Yes. I go for Bonaberry every weekend.
Bonaberry.
So the population of Bonaberry got up on Sunday morning on fire. This was due to the fact that the site of the Spurs is a political party. Yes, yes. In French, the full meaning is Peuple uni pour la rénovation sociale. It was burned down to ashes. Nothing was lost. Lives were not lost. Actually, because nobody was in the building, but material loss were incurred. Even though the firefighters intervened, so they couldn't stop the fire. So it should be noted that one of the members of this party, that is Mr. Serge Etomba Espoir, is a 2018 presidential candidate. So the question is this an arson, as they call it, or is just an accident that happened? Actually, they did a press release on that Sunday, and in their press release they were like, it's an arson, it's a criminal act, it's not something normal. So the police are actually investigating to find more, so we'll be bringing you more details about what happened to this site. Okay, today is the 4th of December. Our mother, the mother of the nation, is celebrating her 47th birthday. Yeah, Mama Chantal Via, she's celebrating her 47th birthday today. I hear say na kumba ish. I don't know.
but wait, she looks 47.
I say I hear. So that's when I talk.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Yeah, I think.
Birthday.
It's not easy, but you deserve it.
So she's 47.
Yeah, she's 47 years old.
How many years difference from her husband?
If His Excellency President Paul Biya is 83, then
is it Kumba age though?
If you do the mathematics, it's about.
I don't know, leave Wakumba age. When you talk about
and I'm ending my stories on Kumba age. So
when you talk of Kumba age, what does that mean?
It's official. There's this Cameroonian musician who says, for scam wine man Nabamenda for make fake doki na Kumba boss. They all kind of fake documents.
We don't suffer K-Town people.
From passport to birth certificate to GC advanced level, just like accusing somebody of having fake certificate, everything. You can get it from Kumba.
Of course, and we're going out to the international bench.
Okay.
We're going to Uganda. You know what happened in Uganda Parliament of yes. Where there were serious yes
fights.
Yes. So following the refusal of a large part of the Ugandan Parliament to amend to Article 102 of the Constitution of Uganda, limiting the maximum age for the president 75 years. President Yoweri Museveni says that there is an error on his date of birth.
Why the politician never cease to amaze me?
Please, can I finish my news?
Let's finish.
Yeah. Instead of 1944, as indicated by his, this, I think it's an ID or something, it's a passport. Yes, the picture is there. He said he was born in 1947. So, probabilities are high that he is able to stand for the 2021 elections, considering that he is now 74. He will be 74 by then, so it's still enough time for him.
Yes, to run.
To
but it means if he has to run in for the elections at 74, it means he's going to extend. So how many years?
75 is going to meet him when he's already president. So after he will not be able to rerun again.
Okay.
Yes, but he's already a president. So President Yoweri Museveni, they put it. The caption was Kumba. As you said, everything brings you back to Cameroon.
But wait. Why all this? Why it's now that he's saying that he's best?
Because everything is finished. Everything is finished. I think Patom, you have
this is funny.
I have just one.
Okay.
And it's very hot. It's very hot because we are talking about another presidential couple. This time, a sacked president.
Mugabe.
I'm talking about Mugabe.
My great grandfather.
Because the wife who escaped for freedom, Grace Mugabe, has filed in a suit. Just like it's not even a suit; it's a divorce, a divorce notice.
Oh
we shall follow the.
Mugabe, I'll just sign the paper.
We shall follow the story carefully and see. But at 54, Grace Mugabe is still very young. At 93. Our power was working like this.
Are you sure Grace does not have intentions of getting married to the new president?
Well, many pundits.
It doesn't matter.
Many pundits have it that she was not there for the husband; she was there for the president to be addressed as the president's wife. So when the presidency left Mugabe, Grace also had to.
Are you supposed to see why they say woman are money?
Woman are money.
Anyway, I think
okay, thank you very much
for the hot news.
Okay, Thomas, if you're ready, Roland, let's have the green button. Okay, Pat Thomas.
Yes, Tabitha.
What is trending?
It's quite hot. Teams. Hot in sports. Teams in Anglophone Cameroon has threatened to part from the professional league, both MTN Elite One. Tabitha, I call them teams from the Anglophone Cameroon, even though all the 4 teams are coming from the northwest region of Cameroon. It's because the southwest region, as of now, has no team in MTN Elite 1 and MTN Elite 2. The 4 teams that have threatened to leave, they include Young Sports Academy of Bamenda, Yosa, the National Polytechnic, Young Sports Academy plays for Elite 1, National Polytechnic of Bambui plays for Elite 2, PWD, the Public Works Department of Bamenda, plays for Elite 2 as well, and then Bank Bullet of Nkambe. The reason, Tabitha, is that when the season ended in the month of October, the General Assembly met, and then they decided that these 3 teams will go to relegation. When you say relegation, you will leave from Elite 2 down to an inferior league. The teams included, that was on the 12th of October, they included Dak Demi 2000 of Douala, Botafogo FC of Douala, and then Panther Security of the Gawa, the north region of Cameroon. But recently, the Court of Arbitration in Cameroon decided that it's a player from Fuvu was illegal, and so they gave 2 points to Botafogo. It means it's rather PWD that's going to face relegation. And so the presidents, these 4 presidents of the four clubs from the northwest region of Cameroon, says if PWD Bamenda, the Public Works Department of Bamenda, is relegated to the inferior league, no teams from English team, like I said, is going to participate in the next season of the professional league. That was the first reason. The second reason is that the 34 Tabitha of the just ended season, PWD was supposed to play PWG just like National Polytechnic. They were supposed to play their matches in Bamenda. These matches were to take place on the 4th of October 2017. But you know, within this period, almost around this time, the governor of the Northwest region, Adovleli Lafichofo Doben, signed a decree banning circulation. Yeah. But that decree was from the 29th of September to the 2nd of October. It means by the 4th, that decree had expired. It means people could circulate. But the professional league insisted, and so these teams, PWD of Bamenda and that PWD of Bamenda that played against Botafogo, and National Polytechnic that plays against Avion of the Open Camp, they had to play their matches in Buda, even though they say no, we cannot play out of the Northwest region. Because of these reasons, the reasons I've just mentioned, they say they are not going to participate in the next season. And the decision, we talked about the LFPC award that took place here at the Sawa Hotel. It means everything was done and everybody forgotten about the season until PWD of Bamenda was already preparing and recruiting staff and players for the next season. And now they're asking them to go back. They say if that's been the case, they will not participate. They don't participate. That's what I call solidarity. They will not participate.
Solidarity.
We stay in Bamenda this time around. We are not talking withdrawals or threats. We are talking a Unity Cup that is taking place in Womb, even though without pictures. They are the semi-final phase. They call it the Womb Community Unity Tournament. It means all community around Womb. There was some encounters, the semi-final encounters, matches that took place over the weekend. It was Zenith FC that whitewash Courtyard 3-0. That was on Friday, and then on Saturday we had Madrid FC that defeated Veteran FC 4-1. Okay. We talk the mini interpose Tabitha. No, let's not talk the mini interpose. Let's talk. Since they're already giving us images for the World Cup. You know, draws for the 2018 World Cup were made over the weekend, with the 32 teams participating grouped in 8 pools. Let me just rapidly give you the pools. In Pool A, we have Russia, the host nation, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Uruguay. And then in Pool B, we have Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and Iran. And then in Pool C, we have France, Australia, Peru, and Denmark. Pool D, we have Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, and Nigeria. Croatia and Nigeria. In Pool E, we have Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica, and Serbia. In Pool F, Germany, Mexico, Sweden, South Korea. And then in Pool G, we have Belgium, Panama. Just to say that this is the first time of this country, Panama, to participate in the World Cup. Wow. We have Belgium, Panama, Tunisia, and England. And then we have Poland, Senegal, Colombia, and Japan.
Don't be surprised. Panama is going to do a great job.
Tabitha, I want to say there are a lot of surprises in this world, this 2018 World Cup. First, even in Africa, some big names will not be participating, like Cameroon, where we are.
I'm telling you,
it's not only Cameroon.
We're the holders of the African Cup of Nations.
Yes, it's not only Cameroon. We have one of the top in the world when it comes to football. I'm talking about Italy. Italy this year for the first time will not be participating. But we have a small team like Panama coming from nowhere. We have Iceland. This is also the first time of Iceland participating, and even Peru. So we have Peru, Iceland, Panama for the first time in participation of the World Cup.
Okay. Yeah. And is that it for sports?
That will be it for sports.
Okay, thank you very much, Thomas. We're supposed to have a guest here. He's coming all the way from Sweden, and he is my big brother as well. But before we usher him in, because he's not yet here, but I know some people are watching and looking forward to seeing him here, let's have a funny video.
I tell you now, so when the guy reached the gay house, he took, wait first, leave phone, make I follow you talk now. As the guy enter inside, because see the other guy, the worker, they enter with the babe. Then the guy just say, what? The babe, and they follow you talk, they sorry. I didn't hear now, you worker enter with the babe. Now my wife, this guy, they drive so. Your wife? My wife not there inside. The Kia call is now my wife now, my second wife. Now what do you they call this new car? Yes now. Now my wife, she gives me everything when my wife they give me now, and even more. No, they laugh, I need that. Now my wife is getting drive. Oh, now your driver, now any car wins. Sorry. No talk for this matter. Sorry. Bucci, come. So. You don't be big man now, Abi. You don't be big man now. Now my wife don't they carry up and down. Hey, keep quiet. I saw you with my own eyes, my naked eyes. I saw you. You entered my wife. Don't they laugh for this matter? They annoy me. I support you now. Why you they enter our wife? Why they enter my wife? Okay, I saw something. Tell me. What talk? I go talk. I hear you. The person what they pay me. Madam don't call me tired. Come up and say no. Press my back, I say, my leg, I say, what did they pay me? The person, with the trap. Wait, keep talk. What happened? Now I got broom, man. Now they come out. Every time they go send me message, go to ShopRite, and then they go, and they wash them when you don't travel. Now I got broom, and then they come. Wait. Now, guy they talk of, he's talking of the car. When they say wife. Wait. I was talking about my Kia Coris. When you say wife, you know, so guy just buy this car. You wait. Broommen, they come my house when I travel. No. Okay. Wait, first. But I've been talk about my Kia Coris here just now. How broommen use enter? They carry them for the car. Sometimes when you travel, when you motor, I don't. Okay, I might carry the things go up. Wait, I want to understand one thing. You dey come my house when I travel. Oh no. You dey come my house, come meet my wife. I was talking about my Kia car. This man dey talk about my wife. How come? No. Talk. You dey come my house when I know they are come meet my wife? Brume, I dey talk to you. You dey come my house. Come meet my real wife. Eh?
Bust Your Mouth Uncensored live at the Echo Hotel Convention Centre. Date Sunday the 29th of June. Opening acts Bucci and Salvador from Uganda. Hosted by Bovey. Music by Davido.
Real wife and fake wife.
I know.
Even the date is also comic.
It's Kuba date.
The date is 3 years.
Oh my God.
Is it behind?
Yeah.
You in front.
It's that's Basketmouth. Yes, Basketmouth and Bovey. You know, he used to have like comedy shows in the UK, so that was like one of the comedy shows that he did, and then he decided to call his car his wife. You know, people try to personalize these things. You call your car your wife, you call your phone your husband.
I call my phone my baby.
So and he little did he know that the real wife was with his
had an
friend.
affair with the best friend.
Had an affair with his best
What
friend.
shame,
So he come my house where I don't they have why you get for go your friend in house where you know they have.
I wonder. Even if madam you been your friend may end.
Okay, I guess it's not here, but let's do birds. Yes, let's do birds because the entertainment industry is hot. You know, when I talk about the entertainment industry, let me talk about the music industry. The fight, though, the clap back between Mel B, Aquen, and Blanche Bailey. Blanche Bailey, who says she's setting the trend for like she's new in the music industry and she's setting the trend for artists, and she has accused Mel B Aquen for using some of her scenes she used in Dengo. And because Mel B just recently released a video, Frappe, and we're going to have that video. But then there is this video of Mel B talking and beefing, talking about Blanche Bailey. I don't know if Roland has that video so he can play, so we can listen. Our viewers, they should listen to what Mel B has to say or what she has to tell Blanche Bailey. Blanche Bailey.
Sorcellerie. Wah. Blanche Bailey. C'est me. I copy you. All right. Blanche Bailey. Talk say this on me. I copy you. I copy your video. Dengo. Okay. Guys. This video will be very short. I will try and be very short, you understand? I don't want to be... I need to talk plenty. You know me, I need to talk plenty. I don't do a lot of talking, you know. So, you're funny, sorry. So, before I start, please, guys, go on YouTube. Frappe video is out. You guys should go and check it out. The video was shot and directed by... Fabien Gemo. You guys should check it out. It features several other people who took care of my makeup, to my dressing, to everything. So you guys should check it out. And his Snapchat say copied my say as if he seen them for Dengo. She spoke about Pink Scene. So I even go as far as to copy Pink Scene. Then he talk again, say I go as far as to wait see, I use bathtub. Say oh man, you use bathtub now, so she's a trendsetter. I don't die. Mommy, look, mommy ma tell you story. 2008. Big G bring song, me and you sing song. Song shake place. You hear what I talk? Song shake place. You know see I say na opportunity that way I don't get na trend setting I don't get for you too, You know see I so. My dancer them for Ndele 3. They be there from 3 that was sing that song. How you see that one? How you see the age? How you see years? We then I wish year 2017. I do that song for 2008. Mommy trend setting inside music industry. You know they. That's what I talk. Because if not only so, it means the music no exists. As long as you succeed, man, fuck off. Fuck off. Trend setting when I not even noticing that Cameroonian be invents bathtub and Pink Scene. I don't be no Cameroonians. You guys do not tell me. You guys do not promote Blanche Bailey, who owned who invented what they call it, bathtub and Pink Scene. I mean trial. Say be trendsetter because Mel B used. And by the way, Fabien Abeka hele mi viens m'aider ici là s'il te plaît, c'est la sorcellerie ici. Viens m'aider. Before your video comment Blanche Bailey, my song, I be already shoot them. Yeah? I be already shoot them. So I beg you, mommy, no take credit from me. Don't try to take my credit. I don't over hustle. Tu comprends ce que je dis? I don't suffer inside the industry. So tell me see and say there's some man that step up the game. Don't try to take credit for me. Not try to take him. Come and tell me about me taking your pins.
Oh my God, Mel B. Akwen, that was so harsh. Should I say that was harsh or is burst? Because my own take on this is that I feel like Blanche Bailey has actually advertised Mel B. Akwen because many people out there, even though she says she started music way back in 2008, but a lot of people don't know who Mel B. Akwen is. But Blanche started music just in 2015, like she's the queen member, yeah, and everybody knows about it. And just a few days stuff for the Lumi so. Not in Lumi so, Lana. I'm saying
hey, you should excuse me. I know Mel B. Akwen, please. Please.
No, I'm just saying that many people do not know about Mel B. Akwen. Many people don't know her. Yes.
I for one.
Yes, she doesn't. Many people don't know Mel B. Akwen, and I feel like this is like kind of publicity. This is kind of advertisement, and I feel like Mel B has to give credits to Blanche Bailey because because many people are finding out about Mel B.
Don't take sides. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not taking any
We're not fighting
side.
Go on.
No, I'm not taking.
I'm
not taking any side.
I think if I want to go pay the video, it's
we're going to watch the video. Yes, we're going to watch the video.
Quite, no, I'm talking from what the guy is saying. Okay. It's quite harsh for an artist of that magnitude to say all what she's saying. I think if you have problem with somebody, your manner too and
so who are you blaming, Mel B or
no? I don't want to blame anybody if they have their score to say. If I have something to tell you, I think I should be gentle in my tone.
The truth of the matter is, Cameroonians, when it comes to our music industry, we are all copycats. We copy a lot, but then if you can copy something that is very positive and going to make your music grow,
it's not like Cameroonians. Even in Nigeria, they do a lot of copycats.
Everywhere there's copycats.
Can I speak?
Okay.
That is a curse part of social media. Yes, that is it.
Okay, that is it. Then we talk about Magasco. Remember the nude pictures? Somebody claimed that it was Magasco. It is not Magasco. And Magasco just laughed and he was like, I bet when I give me space, my fence. I don't know if we should have that picture, but that picture, that guy did not even resemble a Cameroonian. I think that was an African American sending news to his girlfriend. And then, but Nina, that was too bad of you for you to post a picture. But then maybe many people
because
don't know.
I remembered after the program that last week,
yes,
we went through our site to see if truly the pictures are there.
It's not Magasco. For some of you who don't know yet, the picture we showed of the naked guy sending nudes to his girlfriend or to a girl, it's not Magasco. It is a disclaimer. And Batenina, that's not all blogging. That's not what blogging is all about.
Okay,
like,
actually, she
was the person who posted it very early in the morning, like, hey, this Kame artist will never change, and they're sending nude pictures to girls. Okay, that is it. That's the face. When you look at the face, the guy wants to actually look like Magasco, but it is not Magasco. So Batenina, try to look for, well, how can I say, look for more vital issues and talk about on your page. And you're my friend, but my man, no the damn artists them. So naked pictures.
Even if you want to damn, there's no crime in damning. You should have your facts straight.
You should have evidence.
Yes,
you should have evidence. Okay, that will be the end of our birth. So let's listen to this music, Blanche Bailey and Melby Akwen curling about. The music is frappe, and this is the second video she's releasing for this music. But I feel like I love this song. I love this song, but I don't want to give credits to the video. Let's watch the video. I'm not taking sides.
Even if you like take my love, oh, no go take 'em back. L'amour and l'amour, I put them together. Balenciaga, Versace, I put them together. Let go. L'amour c'est compliqué. Now you're loving the wind, yeah. Ay, 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 my baby, yeah. Ton amour là m'a frappé, oh. Apparemment, je suis tombée. Ah, yeah. Baby, I can't you go. For you, eh. Ton amour là m'a frappé, oh. Ah, yeah. Ton amour là m'a frappé, oh. Apparemment, je suis tombée.
Okay. I mean, I love this music. I love the music. Yeah, to an extent, I love the video.
But I can't see where the conflict is.
The conflict is the bathtub now.
See, there is no conflict because even Blanche, she copied Beyonce in check on it. So I don't. I don't know why he don't.
We are all copying.
Yes.
Tabitha is quite normal in the music world, but I'm sure you're supposed to take author's right to do whatever you do.
So
you know the Zangalewa dance. They did something.
Yes.
Manu Dibango did something. Michael Jackson copied the Zangalewa. They did something.
Shakira
used it as the theme song in 2010 in South Africa. And so it's not Cameroonian artists who are noted for it. Even in this song, she's talking at the catch code. It's more of flavor Nabanya from Nigeria than Cameroonian. So it's combination of ideas. If you are somebody who follow music carefully, you listen to any song, you must see something that is linked to something.
If Blanche talking only about the scenery, herself, she has copied Beyonce only in that very dengo. She copied Nicki Minaj only in that very dengo. So who you pay her own rights?
Can we just leave it that way?
Say mine.
Okay, say
you must say it.
Our Connectez-vous said that you should not be ashamed to copy good example. If you see that maybe this girl her song is so nice, why you don't copy?
And I bet you Melby has over 18,000 views right now. And before the end of this week, she's going to have like 25,000 views. Thanks to Blanche Bailey for doing her publicity, so she has to pay her. Okay, like we earlier announced, we're going to have our big brother here. He's coming all the way from Sweden, and his name is Lings. So can we just welcome Lings here?
Please anointing. Bush anointing.
You have as part of this house, I'm giving you the other 60 to home my presenter.
All right.
You don't have a microphone yet.
No, I'm not allowed your presenter.
Yes. You know, hug me.
The only father of the house.
Yes. You give me high five.
Yes.
We are politicians, they make it.
You're welcome to
I have to clap with the back.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here, despite the fact that Ambuteyage did not let you come here early.
It was difficult.
Like, we had a lot to talk about, but it's rather unfortunate that we're running out of time. Okay. But we still have time.
Yeah.
Yes, still have time.
The essence is that you share.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Okay, Lings, viewers of Canal The English, this is Lings. He is my big brother.
This is
okay.
He is our big brother.
He is our big brother.
Big brother in which sense, I beg?
Big brother as big brother.
Big brother as big brother.
Okay,
so you are my big brother.
Yes.
Thank God.
No, not your big brother. Except you want to adopt me.
Okay, tell us more about your musical journey, Lings. Yeah. From what I know, you were a radio presenter.
And a TV presenter.
A TV presenter. So, what made you to change from TV, radio to music?
Yeah, it's the love for the microphone, maybe. So, I stayed comfortable behind the mic and behind the camera for a period of time. I was producing music, but the way you guys work, it's quite tedious and very hectic. So I thought like it's not the right moment for me to venture into something else when I'm already having like a very heavy job load. So when I traveled to Sweden and I had to create a kind of new beginning, I thought, okay, maybe this is the time for me. And especially with the ideas I had, they were like kind of financially demanding and time demanding too.
Okay.
So I felt like, okay, this was the right time to do those things that I wanted to do without having no barriers. Like, maybe you want to do a song with a slim beats and he's charging you this and you don't have the money. So the money wasn't the problem at that time, and I could easily do things that I wanted to do. I had the time in my hands, so that's how I thought, okay, this is the right time to start publishing the songs that I've been working on.
Okay, and I think your first thing was Asia.
Yeah.
What inspired this music, Asia? Like, you came out with Asia and everybody was like, Asia, Asia, Asia. What inspired the title?
Asia is just like the normal pidgin parlance that we have, and it's rather funny that it applies in so many things. Like, Asia for work, Asia for die, but in the end of it all, it's just like, you try to tell somebody that you see what they are doing, you feel the pain that they are feeling. So Ashia is like, the story is really funny because one of my friends in Yaoundé, Pitime Julius, we just lost one of our childhood friends, Rigobert Diabongi of blessed memory. So he made this Instagram post and said something very touching. And I read it that day and I felt very bad. Like I thought about the many friends that we lost, Akunjang Simon, a pair of twins, Akunjang Simon and Akunjang Samson. They died like 1 year after the other one died. Rigobert, Fiti Papanjawa. It was like many of them, and I said, this is not possible. So I had that idea of the song. So fortunately, when I was in Kumba, in one of my visits, I met Mr. Melody, whom you know as Mr. Elad, when producing his Mr. Melody. So I talked about the idea, we talked about the idea, and he got interested into it. So right there, he had his keyboard. So he played something and we rehearsed, and that was it.
Okay.
So
I'm sure most of the viewers don't know what genre of music you do. Like, do you rap or do you sing?
I rap most often, but I sing. The problem is I don't really trust my singing voice.
Why don't you trust your singing?
It's just an issue of how comfortable you feel.
Okay.
Because I really can't sing. When I do sing, people say you sing good, but I think it's more about me. But the surprise of the whole thing is I'm going to do something, like to see how people will take it. But I know I'm going to do something.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if you have a question or something.
Well, I'll just want to know. Tabitha introduced you like a brother. Who is, if for a viewer that is seeing you for the very first time, who is Link? I know you're a pressman. You can easily in 1 minute introduce yourself.
Yeah, Lynx is a Cameroonian rapper based in Stockholm, Sweden. CEO of Mordhouse Entertainment, performing artist, songwriter, video director of most of my videos, and of course been producing and publishing music. Right here I have my single, my first EP that I released, The Journey, and it comprises of songs like Ashia, K-Town, which was a real banger featuring Eobe and Mind Monster, Petit Fokwata featuring Tizi Panchak, Let Love Lead featuring my big brother Krotal. Yeah, that was a very big move for me. For me, it felt like meeting Michael Jackson and walking with him. And of course, Let Love Lead, what I talked about, Life Not a Joke, which is also one of my favorites. Okay,
I want us to listen to, I don't know which one, but I prefer K-Town. Yes, for all the K-Town viewers out there, and for those who are saying that K-Town H and everything, just listen to this Links featuring Mike Monster and Eobe, K-Town.
Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to reintroduce myself. Now Links, alongside Mike, Monster. We about to take y'all to where we come from. Mr. Uber.
K-Town one in a million. Stepping up and making all the zillions. You and them with the carry on. Mash up everywhere with a hustle on. Down here in the streets it's a crazy world. But we still gotta go back
from
home.
3 main roads, now 1 meeting point. In front 3 and 1 carry we name na die. Buku de bar, from here we dropping 6 bars. Home of the brave, night look more like daytime. So if you ask me, for here we get na 2 daytime. Yellow white, yes now they call that. If Tombe draw, Lakers win, heroes lost, check 'em. If Tico beaten Bonge, Opopo beaten Jala. All for net, BWD we go qualify. We support us native fly. Even now for food, we go rich boya. Beat Mount Cameroon, then bring the blessings from the chariots of the coast to Kumba. Dark shades, dark tails, call me Grand K. For Fiango Abikrofo, Boya Road, Capo. Mbonge Road already know, so I don't need no intro. Soldier from day one, I let it buy Mimbo. Lost sense, I take you, then call you Mdimo. 2015, call I'm 35. At 60, and let it still sell. Boy, I get na boutique. How can I sell out? For big mob market, now you be the sellout. Back out, drop out, for here we let it snitch out. The bars give you blackout, lyrical knockout. Your crew just to freak out, now screaming time.
One in a million. Stepping up and making taking out the zillions.
Zillion.
The zillions.
Zillion.
Your name with it carry on.
Carry on.
Mash up everywhere with it hustle on.
Hustle on.
Out here in the streets, it's a crazy world.
Crazy world.
A crazy world.
Crazy world.
But we still gotta go back home. Back home, back home, back home. You know we still gotta go back home. Back home, back home, back home.
Let's do this. Stand for my chest, love in my heart. Straight out of K-Town, that's why I'm hot. Where I come from can be so full of lies. From Repe to Jaka, all man the wise. Where they use gun, who they use now ahead. Sep Grand remade to the strong head.
Oh my God. This one goes out to all the K-Town people out there.
Links, permit me seized the opportunity from the presenter.
Yes.
I just want you immediately after that song, right?
Yeah.
We have a lot of, that's a camera, huh?
That's my camera.
Yes, we have a lot of fans in Kumba, where you come from. Can you give us something hot? Let me just make it.
Okay. From 3 Main Road. Now 3 meeting point. No. You have to answer after me.
How will I answer?
Let's go.
Okay.
From 3 Main Road.
Chirp.
Now 1 meeting point.
Chirp.
In front 3 and 1.
Chirp.
Careful, you need to die.
Chirp. That was a dedication to our viewers there in Kumba. I never knew we had such a talent. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay, Links, tell me, working with talents like Ewube and Mike Monster, how was the experience?
Wow, that's like, it was so gracious because you didn't need to tell them what to do. When I got the beats from Slim Beats and I told him to equally send it to Ewube and Mike Monster, they took the beats and they did their verses. They wrote, each person wrote their verses. So when I came, they had already recorded the sample. So I listened to the sample and I was like, okay, this is too late. Where do I start from? So it like gave me like, okay, you really have to go in really hard on this one because they already killed the song. So it was very nice for me to record after them because I really saw the level that they kept the song, and it helped me to like really build that character and, you know, deliver the song in a nice way. So it was a great moment working with them. Very humble, Ewube, Mike Monster, very humble and down to earth, very talented.
So how does it feel like doing music, Cameroon kind of music in Sweden?
It feels very good.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, it's difficult for them to understand at times, but music, as we usually say, doesn't have a language. When you listen to Despacito, you dance.
Yeah, of
but
course. We'll talk about Despacito
I'm very
here
sure
every
you don't
single
understand
day.
Spanish.
It's almost 5 billion views on YouTube.
When we all dance to Gangnam Style, none of us.
Gangnam Style.
None of us. No, today, I don't know what Gangnam Style means. But I can tell you, I was turning up on that song like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So music doesn't have a language. It all depends on how you give it to somebody. The melody, maybe how you make them feel it, you know. Sometimes it depends on the delivery, the beat, and the combination of the character and the delivery, and you know. So at the end of the day, it depends on how the artist packets the whole thing and gives to the people. Because in Sweden, it's still a process, but so far I've had my song on the radio sometimes.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. So we still keep working to get it to them to understand that this is music from Africa. But you know, some bigger names, they already vibing to them because you go to a shopping mall, you listen to songs from the A-class artists in Africa, and it feels good.
Okay.
Links, when you look at the Cameroon music industry today, are you satisfied? And if you are asked to place them in the next 5 years, where do you think Cameroon music will be?
I think the graph so far, if we backtrack like 2-3 years, the graph has, I mean, it didn't go like this. It went like this. And I'm sure we are still having the kind of ability and talent and everything to continue moving straight up. Because if you look at the videos, you see the quality in just say a year, the quality has changed from and can contest with, name it, the productions, they can contest with anybody. So I think what we need now, the final straw that needs to break the camel's back is just the business merging with the show. and we'll have the complete showpiece.
Okay, Links, we're actually running out of time.
No problem.
So we've got like viewers out there who look up to you as their role model, and some people want to be into music like you. So what last word do you have for the viewers out there?
Well, I think for everybody out there who has a talent, I usually say everybody has a talent. You just need to dig deep and search in you and find out something special that you're good at. So keep working, keep digging, and keep doing it with passion. It's always very difficult from the start, but if you are persistent and you believe in your dreams, they can take you to places. Sometimes some wise person said, if your dreams don't frighten you, then you should think of new dreams, because your dreams have to frighten you, and it gives you that, those butterflies in your tummy that make you work hard. So
is it love?
Okay, if people want to contact you, if they want to contact you on social media, on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Instagram, Twitter.
Links, like spelled as my artist name, LIINX official, Links official in one word, and you'll have me on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. Unfortunately, I don't have Snapchat yet. I'm still gathering momentum.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We're running out of time. Let me just get like 3 reactions from our viewers out there. Hi to you guys in the studio. I don't understand the Mike Monster request I made up. I'm so much enjoying K-Town. Okay, thank you very much. And I guess this viewer is writing from K-Town. We thank God for the social media. If not for it, we all would have been in villages. It's not only a blessing, but the grace of God. And I'll just get this last one. Social media is a curse. This is by Azi Nadesh from Boya. Okay, Links, I want you to comment on our talking point. And our talking point is, we're asking social media, is it a blessing or a curse?
Social media is a blessing to me.
Okay.
Because can I back it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, because I think social media has made the world so small. For me, when I say it's a blessing, it's like coming from a point of view where you use it nicely. Because I talk to her like every day if I want to. On Facebook, on Instagram, they have Messenger too there now. And back in the days, it wasn't like that. And you can easily, even if you don't meet people, they post pictures, they make posts on social media, you know that, okay, they are okay. Or sometimes they write something and you judge from what they write, and maybe they are not okay, but they can't tell you they are not okay. So you can ring them and like, is everything okay? So for me, it's a blessing. Okay. But we need to use it wisely.
Okay. Thank you very much, viewers of Canada English. It's rather unfortunate that we cannot have like a very long interview with Link. But hopefully your next journey to Cameroon, we're going to have you here.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much, Roland and Donna, who directed and produced the program. We also had Camara Santra Frank Harry Nonga. So we're going to live in the dancing pleasure of Links in his hit song with Kotal, Let Love Lead.
Good evening. Who is that?
Jean.
Okay.
It's okay.
Jean, good evening. Good evening, Jean. Jean, good evening.
Okay, let Love Lead. Let Love Lead. That is the hit song. Let Love Lead. Kotal featuring Ling.
Salut les amis, c'est Brice Salva, vous écoutez Génération 2.0, l'émission de la génération digitale. On vient juste de recevoir le titre, le nouveau single, DOB, exclusivité, J23C de radio, c'est Pop It.
just a shaking in your bum bum bum. Wind it to your shoes.